What's going on, guys? Jordan here, aka Nop630, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be my first video I'm uploading, and I'm trying to start out this channel by playing a game I found about a week ago called the Stanley Parable. After I found it out, I heard it was an old game. I know nothing of it. But let's get started. Thank you for watching, and hope you enjoy. The end is never the end, is never the end. Is loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I think that's when I start moving. Aha. Now, I heard a lot about this game, in that you can make a lot of choices. Well, let's...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh. I can turn things off. Can I turn them on? Okay. And I apologize for the video quality. I'm sure it'll get better in the future. Just hang with me for this first video. Should I be checking everything? Aha, another computer. Okay. They left this office a mess. That's a classic mug. Can't go anywhere.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
See, when I watched this game, I saw the first run, and it was done the right way. But through the left door, I never saw the right door. Get it the right way, right side.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I don't know, unless they all lead to the same ending. I don't know how many endings there are exactly.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I was drinking it all, and for $1.25, that's ridiculous. Just for cold drinks? I don't even know if that brand exists.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
No, this clock. I'm curious when this started. Is it...
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall.
Okay.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
He's crazy sarcastic. But I think that's why this game was such highly rated. It
And
was
so
highly
he
rated.
detoured
It
through the
wasn't so.
maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
See, I'm trying not to talk when he speaks, but it's cutting me off on a lot of things. We can go down. No. What the... just real quick, and then... That syncs up perfectly.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
I confuse him?
Left.
I mean, might as well listen to him now, I guess.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
What?
No,
This is ridiculous.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
He's shuffling through
Let's
papers.
see, we went down right, left, down, left,
Going through a
right.
script?
Yep,
Or is
okay,
the map
yes.
that huge?
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Do we get to drive this? Oh, no. Why would we? I don't think this is a driving game.
No, this isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a
Oop.
spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to
That was a
get back to
spoiler,
it.
y'all
Oh,
can't see.
Who am
I can't
kidding?
see.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story.
Is it bad? I
completely
actually
unusable.
closed my eyes.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Okay, I guess I messed up the first time. Okay, I guess I'll listen to him now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Is there a thing with those computers? They're the only things I can interact with, besides the button. Okay, yeah, we'll listen to him. Get it, we got lost.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely
there are more
restarted the
doors.
game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or...
I pushed the button.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
What do they allow you to go this... Can I... This office is a mess. Alright, which door? This one looks like it leads to this one. Do you think? Oh. I thought it was like one of those mirror mazes. It just kind of looks funky. I don't know. Well, let's find it. Oh.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
What? I didn't get to find the story. Is it me or is that subtitle box kind of stuck there?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I missed a computer. Those are probably the memos. Or they're probably not the memos. It's not on my computer.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
It's worse.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
The story? It's a thing. He has a story. It's in his lap or something. Or on the side of his desk. That leaves a nasty stain. But he was shuffling through the story. He should know where it is, shouldn't he? Oh, memos. Those are the memos. This room doesn't have a number on it.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something.
What in the
story.
world?
Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I'm confused. We weren't... What? This is dirty now. Ew.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
It's a log
I can't
cabin.
quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yes, it was.
Do you remember, Stanley?
I do.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
That was
You
easy.
put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't
So
care what might happen
am
this
I.
time. I have to restart.
The end is never the end is we're loading Nev to get to never the... Oh.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
There it is.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
It's as simple as it can get. It's for us normal people. We need a little bit of help. Well, I mean, I said I'd listen this time, so I guess I'm gonna listen to him. We're gonna follow this line all the way.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
I like how it avoids
Though,
the debris.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward,
that
are we
real?
implying a
I don't wanna-
journey
what?
such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
The
Now,
story,
we can
you
both
can't...
agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back
This
there.
line is following
But I'd like
his
to
train of
apologize.
thought.
Not sure where
It's
I was going
insane.
with all that. You know what? I think what they need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
This music is loud to me. Skipping parts. Sorry.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Fern? This fern.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
What? I have a feeling it's not important at all. Okay, I got it.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Makes sense.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
I go this way now. Man, I got lost fast. This. It's
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
okay.
of everything we've been through,
Close your eyes.
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Again. We're loading never the end too much. I don't know if... Memos. I feel like that's my...
What, Stanley?
Oh gosh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I thought we were on an adventure that last time.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I'd like to drive, actually, if this game would allow me to drive.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It reminds me of the game... Is it a game, Gary's Mod? When I watched that. Is it like that? This line doesn't make any sense. It goes back and... How does the line cause damage, but like not to the wall, but to a ceiling? A flat, painted line. And it doesn't do it. I guess it wasn't trying to get in the ceiling here. Unless the ceiling was already like that. Okay.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
If
From
we were in a
here, the
portal
story is
room.
in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door
Spin
that
in
leads here.
circles.
And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
His philosophy is spot on. The right door will take us to the right place. So by taking the right door, well, yeah, A win for for logic.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
The clock!
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight
End up
times?
in narrator restart.
That's really how all this goes?
Aimless
It's all
wandering.
determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because
Fifth
it's written
restart?
here on this thing.
Sixth?
Wall. Well,
Seventh, there's no longer an
consulting me.
office.
Why don't I
Simply
get to
black
decide?
space.
Why don't I get a say
Find
in
a
all of this?
bookstore.
Is it really?
Get bored and leave.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting.
What?
I don't want to forget
Look at
what's
the eighth
going
restart.
on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Don't do it.
And the timer stopped.
Scared me so bad.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I'll wait. I have a chair.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
We took the
Well,
right
in the
door.
meantime,
Oh my gosh. What was that? Was that my computer? Was that an ending? It said it was, wasn't it?
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, if that I think that was an ending. I'm gonna say it was. Because I'm gonna stop playing here. That was a long ending. Alright. Because I'll just start back where I was. But thank y'all for watching. This was a Stanley Parable. And, you know, if you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe for future videos. If I get enough, you know, comment and feedback on this, I'll probably keep posting. And I'll look into if that was actually an ending, how many endings there actually are. I don't want to spoil anything. And the game spoiled something for me already, so I know there's more endings. That's about it. Thank y'all for watching. A beautiful day.